Hello. Hello. Let's all get to know each other. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Did you just happen to be here, or did you come here on purpose? What are you curious about? Where are you on your awakening journey? Let us know in the comments. This is our weekly live for our community. So let's just get to know each other. I'm getting my instruments out. Got my drum. How's everybody? How are you doing? Okay, well, I'll go first. This is how it goes. I'll go first. I'm sitting here in Boulder, Colorado, Boulder County. I'm actually in Lafayette. I come here every Monday night. We're here every Monday night we're illuminating one love consciousness. We're using sound. We're chatting about where we are on our awakening journey. We are, sounding out those blocks and letting go. So tonight we're going to do a sound activation. So together we rise. Together we rise, being the change we want to see on the planet. Everything starts in here. Microcosm creates the macrocosm. So whatever is in here is being reflected. And so however we're hooked in to the collective, those perspectives, we work them into our psyche and egoic self, and we project out. And what we're learning to do is attone with our source self, attone with our one love nature, so that can be the projection that gets put out here. So that's how it goes. And this is what we're doing here tonight, is activating more of that one love consciousness. It can't be activated once and then we let it go. It has to be practiced and sustained. Awareness needs to be built around it. When I became a Holy Fire Reiki master, they're saying, okay, so now you're attuned to that energy, but what you do with it's going to make all the difference. So meditate on it every day. So this is what we do. We meditate on Christ consciousness. We meditate on one love consciousness every day to expand it and learn how to sustain it and learn how to live from it. Now we're on this human journey, so, we go up and down a little bit. But what we're here to do tonight is activate it some more and expand it some more. Hi there. Hi there. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate you. Where are you tuning in from? Hi, Crystal. I'm sorry. I need to get my glasses. Let me get my glasses so I can read some of your names. All right. Alrighty, now I can see some of your name. Michigans, Vegas. All right. Thank you, Michigans. You're awesome. Thanks for your support here. All right, guys, we're going to do a sound activation for one love. So here we go. If you're kind of lurking and you're not in the live, come on in and help us build this. Help us share it to your list of 15 or 20 people. And I'm going to do an opening. Yes. Thank you. I'm going to start off with the heart bowl, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guys. So let's build the field. Let's build the community. This is a crystal bowl. It's a quartz crystal bowl, and it's an F note. The F note is for the heart chakra, right here in the middle of the chest. The note is F, and the sound usually for the heart chakra is A. A. Okay. So, what we're doing, the reason I always start with the heart chakra is because it gets us into receiving mode. So many of us, even on the awakening path, we're givers, but it's hard to receive. And that's a problem. So receiving and giving have to be this kind of infinite one thing. So when you give, you are receiving. When you're receiving, you are giving. So it's a one action thing. So allow yourself to receive. It's in receiving. If you're receiving this, you are giving me so much. So let's come into receiving mode. Taking in this F bowl. So let's set our intention for our night here. If anyone has any intentions that they want to put in, anyone they want to be praying for, we do affirmative prayer here, which is basically positive, like intentions. So start putting it in the comments. What is your intention? If you want the world to change around you, let me know what your vision is. That is an intention. Okay. So one love, sound activation, comment your favorite sound. Oh, okay. um, so we're just gonna tune into the universe, the divine self, mother, father, God, source energy, higher mind. We tune in and we say yes to our one love energy. We say yes to being the change on the planet that we want to see. We say yes to that right now. Now, please put in the names of anybody you want to put into this intention. I'm going to put my friend Jean in there, my cousin Jean in there, seeing them both going through what they're going through and seeing them on the outside of that, on the other end of that, in the highest good for the most benevolent outcome. So whoever you are putting your intentions with, whoever is, we have Shenandoah, we have Jean and Jean, who else? Just put their names down, or just, describe their role in your life if they want to put their name. Thank you, Zaris. Hello. And what we're doing is we're just seeing them within the most benevolent outcome. We detach from what that looks like and we say, thank you, God, for the most benevolent outcome. Thank you for the most benevolent outcome. May it be so. And any blocks? Thank you, Azaris. Appreciate you. Azaris is an amazing person here on TikTok. She helps support so many creators, and I just appreciate her so much. I appreciate her presence. So we're just doing this shaker, and we're releasing any blocks to our one love energy. Any blocks to receiving tonight, we're just shaking that out. Native Americans would use shakers to break up energy, and that's what we do as sound healers too. We break up the energy. So any blocks to receiving our highest good, any blocks to receiving the most benevolent outcome for ourselves and for others in our heart and in intentions, we ask for that to break up now. So giving and receiving are fluid. Okay, awesome. All right, beautiful beings, here we are. Let's do our first sound activation. Now, I love these because I love coming in community with you all. So light up the chat, start talking to each other. This is a community of like-minded people. We're talking about one love consciousness. We're talking about our awakening journey and all the funny things that can happen on it. We are using sound, intentional sound for calming and harmonizing our body for the highest good. We're coming in and we're harmonizing our chakras. We're clearing out the density out of our field and our cells. If we see everything as a vibration, we're cleansing out the dense vibration. And so this first activation is going to be a detox activation so that we release the dense frequencies that are no longer serving us and that keep us kind of locked down from our highest selves. Yeah. Thank you so much, Azaris. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the hearts I'm seeing. All right, beauties, here we go. So if you really want to shed some density, this is what this one's about. So here we go. Hello, Chris. Chris is in the house. Yes, Azaris, use your exosensory forks for sure. Chris, glad you're here. We are detoxing right now. I'm going to give you a drum bath first. So detoxing energies can sound a little weird because we're breaking up energy. cleaning, we're breaking up some energy, we're doing some vibrational detoxing. E is a odd harmonic that can break up dense energy. Let the sound wash over you. Let the sound wash into your biofield, auric field. Just clear out all the collection of dense energy that you might have come across today or the rest of the week or weekend. Thank you guys. Appreciate you for that. Yes, our random noises, they make a difference. And sometimes when we're making noises in the middle of the day, it's our own wisdom clearing. All right, guys, notice how you were responding to that noise, that sound. Okay. It can be irritating, and it's meant to agitate, right? You want to agitate some of that energy and break it up so it disperses, right? And so it could be dense energy in the form of denser emotions. It can be lower vibrational entities. It can be thought forms and stories that are negative or heavier or just downright just traumatic. So those are the energies. Scalp tingles. Awesome, Stephanie, thanks for sharing. Yeah, we want to get in there and kind of agitate that. So that is one form of sound activation that we do. So that's the kind of detox that sound can do for you. Now, you can do anything with intention, really. For some reason, it's in reminding me to do the forks. So let's just do that too. Now, these forks create a perfect fifth. This is part of my Enzo sensory kit here. They are on sale. I'm an affiliate if you want to check them out. But listen to this. These two forks create a perfect fifth. And this is another way of kind of smoothing out the energy. And it's a different type of detoxing. It's a detoxing that entrains the lower frequencies to a higher frequency, the perfect fifth. So listen to this. Can you guys hear that? That perfect fifth? It is really powerful. The perfect fifth is very powerful. So we have someone over on YT. Hello, welcome. little lightheaded here. Okay, well, make sure you push your feet into the ground and give yourself a hug. That'll help you ground so that you're not too lightheaded. Sometimes these sounds can activate us into like a higher frequency quickly, and we're not used to kind of hanging out that frequency. So yeah, we can get dizzy fast. Okay, guys, so that's the perfect fifth. These are the two unweighted forks that come in the Enzo kit. They come with two weighted forks as well. So yeah, I think it's the kit might be linked to this live. So if you want to buy this kit for someone in your life or get it for yourself, it's a great home healing kit. All right, so those are two ways that we can start detoxing, right? Clearing out. I like using sound, but it's kind of like using sage, right? You get the white sage and you put the smoke into your auric field. That's one way of clearing out and detoxing dense energies from the day. Another way is to do a drum bath and do the odd harmonics, or we can do the perfect fifth, right? And put that up and down your auric field. So these are ways that we can detox the day. Let's see. Unweighted pushes out. Weighted directs in. Yeah, the weighted you put on the body, and it makes the fork vibrate for a longer time, and then it can penetrate all the way into the bones and into the body. So yes, that's a good way of remembering it. The fifth one clears and realigns your chakras, especially upper. The 1/5. So the two of them together create an interval of the fifth. A perfect fifth is an interval and would require two to have that interval. And it clears the upper chakras. Yeah, that would say that is just right on there. Can't remember which does which. Live visibility. Your live is not eligible for recommendation, as restricted in search results because it oh. Let's see. Your live is not eligible for recommendation as restricted in search results because it redirects users to purchase projects outside TikTok. I didn't do that. This is in line with the For You feed elevated standards under our community. Okay. Somehow, this is somehow I just got a restriction notice for some reason. I don't know. I guess you can't make recommendations off of TikTok, but I don't remember that I did that. So I don't know what happened. Okay, so no recommendations outside of TikTok. Okay. All right, guys. So we are going to do the next sound bath activation. And we're going to tune into this one love consciousness. That means the light and the love in you, and you, and you, and you, and me. It's all the same love frequency. And we're all going to connect. All right. And we're going to activate that in ourselves and expand it. So sit on back because you didn't feature the forks when you mentioned them. How do I feature them? Oh, that it was in TikTok shop? I see. Okay, so you can get them in TikTok shop. With I thought I said with a link, but probably, yeah. Come on, stop restricting me. Let's see what's going to happen. No more restriction. Whatever. All right. Well, here we go. Restriction. Total views. Appeal. I'm going to appeal that restriction. Okay. So here we are. We are going to just do a one love activation. So sit back, receive, and from your heart, see if you can beam out that one love energy. Last week for breaking community guidelines, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. clap your heart, everybody. One love. One love. We are one love. Only you. Yes, let's open the portal. Let's open the portal that speeds us into one love consciousness. We can do that. Let's slow the brain waves down, heading into theta. We're going to drop in. We're going through the portal into the subconscious, slowing into theta brainwaves, heading into our imagination and our psyche. We are talking to the subconscious. We are letting it know of the possibility of one love, taking all that's in the subconscious, drawing it up to the higher mind, drawing it into one love, so that we are no longer on default mode by what's in the subconscious that we're not aware of. We are aware being, saying yes and deciding on one love consciousness, and we're letting the psyche and the subconscious know that as we head into theta brainwaves. Here we are. program in the subconscious right now. Take it on in as much as you like. You are one, you are light, you are one love. You are one, you are light, you are one love. You are one, you are light, you are one love. You are love, you are light, you are one love. You are one, you are light, you are one love. You are love, you are light, you are one love. Oh, one love. Oh, one love. You are one, you are light, you are love, you are one love. You are love, you are light, you are one, you are light, you are one love. You are one, you are light, you are one, you are light, you are one, you are light, you are one, you are one love, you are one, you are light, you are one love, you are, you. So breathe in that vibration. It's a little bit of silence. Feel the vibration and the silence. Is there a certain part of your body that's vibrating? I feel my whole body vibrating. So that was a one love activation. We definitely went into the subconscious and said, hi there. We put that one love energy into the subconscious, which is so powerful. Hello, hello. Starburst. Donna, is that you? Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Wow, guys. How you feeling? Hi, Andrea. Good to see you here. We just did a really powerful activation. I'm kind of buzzing from it myself. Let me hear from you. Let's see, tingling in the third eye. But it was nice. Yeah, I'm just feeling tingly all down my arms and legs, and I just feel like it was a really nice reset. What's cool about being like a channeled voice is that I'm receiving it too. I'm receiving it too. It's wonderful. So guys, we're connecting in this one love consciousness. This is the alignment that's super important for the new earth, for seeing the change that we want on the planet. Does anyone want to see change on the planet right now? I think so. But we have to be the change to start seeing it. It's the way it metaphysically works. And so the microcosm creates the macrocosm. Now we might be like, all that awful stuff that's happening in the world. Like, I feel like a peaceful being. But there's certain things that we are hooked into um, by being in this 3D world. And so by practicing and keep aligning with this one love, we're slowly unhooking from that collective consciousness and hooking into one love consciousness. And that's going to make a difference in how we perceive things and how we see people, and how we see people makes a huge difference, because as we see them, we put energy forth in that frequency, and eventually they can choose it more easily. So we make a huge difference on these lives, and we're activating one love consciousness. Does anyone else want to say anything about that? Does anyone have is anyone having a hard time this week, the past month, with something that they want to just want some mentoring with, or some sound to help process? You know, even, when we're practicing every day and we're meditating and we're asking and being willing to expand our consciousness, expand our hearts. Sometimes what lines up is the density to show us what needs to be cleared. And it can be really uncomfortable, especially when we've been practicing peace and love. And then, like, all of a sudden something like shows up. You're like, whoa. But basically, it's just a mirror of what might be unhealed there. And what's so cool about the stuff that shows up, or the little triggers, or the little, like, negative situations that show up, and we have a negative perspective, it's mirroring to us that next little piece that needs to be brought up to love. Self-confidence, allowing myself to do what I need for school so I can do what I need to do. Awesome. I can give details. It's just take a minute to type it. Yeah. Okay. You can give as many details as you feel comfortable, but I kind of get that gist. Yeah, self-confidence. Self-confidence is an interesting word, because a lot of times we think of self-confidence and we want to step in and step in a positive way and trust ourselves and stuff. But that self-confidence usually is coming from the small s self. We want self-confidence in the psyche. Now, I want to talk about self-confidence when it comes to complete trust and faith in the capital S self. So there's two selves that we can take a look at: the ego self, which is based in fear, and the capital S self, the self that's based in love, and that is part of our one love consciousness. And so there's kind of two selves, one with a small s and one with a big S. And when we say self confidence, it's more about the small self and the psyche. And what I want you to feel into is the vibration of the capital S self, you as the Christed love self. And if you truly knew yourself as that, you would have so much trust and faith in everything you do. Like, you are the spark of the divine source energy. How could that not be good? So step forth, Cress, because you are the spark of the divine, and you are here to be of service through this avatar, and just go for it. Just let yourself recognize your God self, the God energy, and just go for it. The ego, the small self, wants to keep questioning. Say thank you, but put it in the backpack. Yeah, let's see what's happening here. In school, we're doing science-based massage, and I am not a science person. But when I get out, I'm going into Reiki, so I need to get through this, but it's disheartening. You know what? Just see the science as an art. Science is an art. If you're not a science person, see it as a creative art. Someone had to come up with those ideas, right? It's just a creative art. Science is not set in stone, it's always changing, just like art and music. So see science as another art and see it as kind of like a picture that's of the body that someone made. And you're like, wow, that is fascinating, you know? And one of the things, I have a science background. My science background is in exercise and sports science. And I had to take pre med anatomy and physiology in my college because it was a pre med school and I was going for wellness education. I still needed my anatomy, physiology. I had to go in there with all the pre med students. And, one of the things that helped me were just like, what helped me the most? When I transferred into the school, the principal or the dean said, you're coming in from a 2-year college. You probably, it's a really hard class. You're probably gonna, just get a C or don't worry, there's a curve. And so someone thinking that I was gonna do bad actually did the opposite because yeah. So for me, it was like, it was someone thought I was gonna not do good, so I turned it and I I recorded every class, and then I went back and I listened to the recording and I filled in my notes and I read the science stuff every day, and I wound up being the person that broke the curve because I got the highest grades in the class above the medical students because I was so determined. So be determined to just learn it, just be determined and read it like it's a story. Look at it like it's a piece of art because that's all it is. It's a story and it's a piece of art. And just get through it, have fun with it and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself because this all came to you because you really wanted it. Yeah. Okay. I see. So this whoever was curious enough about the body to study it, I want to strangle them. Oh, when I get out, I'm going to you want to strangle them. That is really funny. um, what things are you having a tough time with? Which like what kind of things are you having a hard time with? Is it like, do you have to know the systems of the body or do you have to know like we have to know how it works to work with it? Okay. Yeah. That's like the physiology, right? Um, what do you think the block is to it? Like the muscle fibers, where their origin is and where it inserts. Do you have, so what ways of studying work for you? Repetition? Are you a kinesthetic learner? Are you an audio learner? Do you know how you learn? And so, guys, when we are up against something that's challenging, like right now I'm trying to learn Spanish because I'm moving to Spain, and um, I usually say that I'm not good at languages and stuff like that. But I've stopped saying I'm a visual learner, but I also don't like things repeated. Don't like, yeah. Okay. Okay. So do you have a lot of visuals? Do you have a lot of prompts and visuals? So Have you guys been doing the anatomy coloring book? That's always fun. The anatomy coloring book. Yeah, remembering it. That's where the repetition comes in. When I was in my anatomy class, we had to dissect a cat, a formaldehyded cat, and we went into every muscle and we labeled it, every muscle. And then we'd go in and we'd go review it, but just the process of putting a little label on the muscle was really helpful. I know. Coloring books are so relaxing. So they have coloring books. It's called the Anatomy Coloring Book, and you can get this book online, Cress. It's called the Anatomy Coloring Book, and it's like an anatomy book except coloring, and you can color code it, and so that would be one way, like a physical thing, and then also, you know, getting online or maybe even in the TikTok shop, just maps of the body or the muscles insertions. One thing that worked for me is to create songs out of it. So, say, the tricep has, I think it's called tri because it has three insertions, right? Is that, or three attachments or something like that? Um, I started to I make songs out of everything. I remember when I was in fifth grade. I still, when I was in fifth grade, I was trying to study for my plants, and it was about the liverworts. And I remember jumping off the bed and singing the song. So, however you can do a pattern interrupt, you will remember something. So if you like get on the couch and then just jump off and say the thing that you need to memorize, the jumping off the couch will put like a pattern interrupt to remember it. But also, like, telling the story that you're not a science person, that you can't remember things, tell a different story. Like, um, science is an art that I'm curious about. I learn things fast, and in the past, I didn't remember them, but I'm excited to remember them more and more as you know what I mean? So, an NLP thing would be to say, in the past, I wasn't a science person, but now I see science as an art and I'm excited about it. You know what I mean? Like, so you switch the story around, and um, find some different ways of getting that visual learner to get excited about the body, learning the body stuff. Let's see. Triceps has three different or origin spots. Because I'm aware of this, I am not going into my full potential. Oh, tell me more about that. Let's see. Because I'm aware of this, I am not going into my full potential. Aware of, it's more if I learn it in different way, like some answer but different problem. Um, Closing. Okay. It's more if I can learn it in a different way, like same answer but different problem. I see. Um, yeah, that's a tough one. But this is for your highest good for your clients, and if you can see it for that, this too will pass soon. You just have to pass. You don't have to, um, yeah, stress interferes with memory recall for sure. So if you have these at home, um, get this going on the third eye. You're going to get to July. You're going to get to July and see if you can start having fun with it. Guys, if anyone has ever had to take any kind of science class that was hard for them, give Cress some hints on how to study well. She doesn't have a very good teacher. I can really relate to that. My physical anatomy and physiology teacher, she just stood there. She was this older woman and she just spewed. She didn't really teach. She just spewed notes. And like everyone was just trying to write. And it was really hard. Um, so I would record the notes and then I would go home and then I would like, look at textbooks, look at, just different supplementation stuff and just look at it and teach myself it, you know. Um, yes. So so sound baths that help with getting the delta waves, right? So for sleep, a crystal bowl is great because of the oscillation of the crystal bowl actually starts to perpetuate delta brain waves, and delta brain waves is helps you fall asleep. So I will do that right before we get off here. On the textbook, when the teacher doesn't explain well, yeah, yeah. Well, I am just gonna send. I'm just gonna do a little sounding for you. Cress, may you start believing in your capacity to learn about the body. May your nervous system calm down. You can start humming when you start to feel a little stressed about learning this. And I see you getting the most out of this. I see you doing well. I see you getting so into the science part of it by the end. It's just finding your way that works for you to learn it. And I see you doing it. Whenever I have a relationship with something or someone that's challenging, lately what I do is I ask my relationship with science for you. Just ask that my relationship with science be put into the Holy Spirit and heal my blocks to learning science, to my relationship to science. Because basically it's just a relationship you're having with science. The relationship is about your perceptions of science, your perceptions of learning, and all that might be hanging out in your subconscious. And so I just want to sing to your subconscious that it starts to just lighten up and that you open up to curiosity about how to learn this in a really positive, benevolent way. And Cress, the vagus nerve, when you activate it and create vagal tone, you'll calm down as you're learning this stuff. And what's so cool about humming is that people hardly realize that you're humming. So when you hum and you're learning something new, and if you're stressed out learning something new, just hum. Right? And see if you can get a study buddy. Because when you talk these systems out that you're learning about the body and you talk it and you teach it to someone else, you learn it faster. And I am seeing you doing so wonderful with this, Chris. May it be so. All right, guys. So, does anyone else here have trouble sleeping? Sleep can be a tough one. On the awakening journey and the ascension symptoms, sleep. You are welcome, my dear. Sleep can be tough. Sometimes we can have ear ringing as an ascension symptoms that keeps us up. Sometimes a lot of our midlife awakening is happening simultaneously with our hormone changes. So we could have a lot of heat. So between like body stuff and spiritual awakening stuff, sleep can be really hard right now. And I really recommend listening to crystal bowls because crystal bowls, as I said, the oscillation triggers delta waves. You could also listen to something that would have a delta wave frequency, but you would need to do that with a binaural beat. So you need 2 bowls or 2 forks and and they would have to have like the delta wave frequency, which I think is like 4. Let me take a look at it real quick. Brain waves. Bear with me, guys. So delta waves, and a lot of times my teacher said it's most helpful if you can figure out how to tune the delta wave to you. So you'd have to do like an assessment. So delta waves, show me. Okay, here we go. So delta waves, 0.5 to 3.5 cycles per second. That is a delta wave. So if you were going to create a delta wave between like 2 bells or two things, the middle binaural beat would need to be between a 0.5 and 3.5. Now, this just listening to any bowl, usually the oscillation creates a delta wave. So what I would do is listen to at night before you go to bed or as you're falling asleep, get on YouTube and listen to sound bowls, like crystal sound bowls. That can help sleep. Or I have yoga nidras. My link over there, my YT link has a yoga nidras, and yoga nidras are very relaxing too. They're almost like hypnosis. That can slow the brain waves down and get you into a sleep mode as well. But let's do it since you guys are almost ready for bed. Where'd my little ring go? Oh well. Let's do a nighty night. Let's do a nighty night. Let's see what someone's saying here. I need a really strong, nice set of speakers to stream tuning forks and singing bowls all around me. That would be amazing. Surround sound with all that. That'd be amazing. There's a really good speaker that, the Bose The Bose brand, my friend has a speaker like this big, and the thing is amazing. The sound is so good. It's Bose. You could get 2 of them and sit them right there. Let's see. Anything Bose is amazing. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. All right, guys. So let's sing with this bowl. And then there's also sound plus intention equals outcome. So if we're making the sound with the intention of sleep, quieting down the body, quieting down the mind, we will create a sleep bath. Let's see what this says. I have some Bose on a whole room set. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. All right, guys. So it's 8:30 here, 10:30 on the East Coast, 9:30 in Central. So let's just quiet down and we'll do this. Oops. All right, here we go. We're intending sleep, rest, quieting down the mind and the nervous system. beautiful beings. I hope that calmed your mind a little bit. Calm the nervous system. Allowed you to get just a little bit more fluid and calm. Ready for the dream time. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys, for your likes and all your support here. Appreciate that. Just allow yourself to feel really, really calm. Oh, thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Thank you, Jacqueline. Appreciate that. Love and light to you back, to every one of you. Just, I love this tribe. I'm all blissed out from my own sound bath, so I hope you guys are too. Those bowls, guys, those bowls are powerful. And thank you so much for the roses. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And so, just to let you know, we go live again tomorrow morning with 3 minutes of love, holding that love frequency. So feel free to come back, 8:45 a.m. Totally relaxed and heart-centered. Oh, Andrea, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, so great to hear that. Me too. Me too. I usually go live with our, oh, thanks. Friendship necklace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I usually go live with the super fans. I'm feeling really relaxed, so maybe I could read in a very relaxed way where we can take it in like nectar. Okay, just a little reading in the Course in Miracles. Today I started singing the Course in Miracles lesson, and I actually put it on here. So yeah, so we're gonna wind down this live, and then I'm gonna visit with my super fans. You guys can have a preview of it, and anyone's welcome to be a super fan or subscriber. What I do with that is a little Course in Miracles. Yeah. Oh, Jacqueline, you're a Course in Miracles person too. Awesome. I love Course in Miracles and Course of Love. It just feeds me so much. Feeds my voice. It feeds my spirit. And so, okay, everyone, just put your hands up and just send Cress some loving energy to do amazing on her test tomorrow. I hope to see you again soon. We are sending so much good energy that you do well on your test tomorrow. Sleep well. We see you doing well on your test. All right, friends, I'm going to take the super fans into A Course in Miracles. I hope all of you will be back for 3 minutes of love Tuesday morning. Also know if you want private sound baths, over in my bio link, there's a lot of different offers there, and free stuff, free sound bath, free breakthrough call, my harmonic healing maps, astrology and sound healing. So if any of that interests you, you can go over there. Blessings to you all. Good night, everybody. And if you're a super fan and want to stay on for the Course in Miracles reading, let's do it. And we do this every Monday, guys. So thank you for being here, and mark it on your calendars, and we'll be here next week. Jacqueline, thank you. And thank you for your follow. Appreciate you. Bye, everyone. Okay. So we are on Superfan Live. And let's do a little sweet, sweet reading. We are in chapter 18. This section's called, oh, let's see here. This is chapter 18. I need do nothing, it says. You still have too much faith in the body as a source of strength. What plans do you make that do not involve its comfort or protection or enjoyment in some way? This makes the body an end and not a means in your interpretation. And this always means you still find sin attractive. This is some bold statements here. Hi, guys. I forgot to say goodbye to this live. I'll see you tomorrow on, I'll see you guys tomorrow on 3 Minutes of Love. All right.